All right, so I'm a little bit excited. I'm getting ready to go out and do my first Amazon block in about 6 weeks. Oh my gosh, I haven't done Instacart or Amazon for like 6 weeks because I've been still recovering, still got a gaping wound on my arm from the 39 stitches. But, so I'm gonna go out here and do it anyway. I mean, it's a 3-hour block. I mean, what could happen, right? Who knows? It's from 7 p.m. to 10 p.m. And it's, yeah, usually I can do those in about 2 hours. We'll see how it goes. So I should be home by 10 p.m. If everything goes right. So $102 for 3 hours work. It's not so bad. Actually, kind of closer to 4. If you figure that I got to get there, which is like an hour, and then an hour back, wherever it is, depending. So figure 4 hours. So not quite $30 an hour, not quite 25 either, I guess. No, I guess it is like 25 an hour. But then I got to subtract gas, so yeah, not a big killing. Not a big monster batch, that's for sure. All right, I got my route. I love it when there's an override. So I got 4 packages to deliver for my 3-hour route. And the first stop is like 20 minutes away. Whew, man, I love it when that happens. So, all right, I'll let you know when I finish. All right, well, that was quick and it's not even dark yet. Finished that at 7:50 p.m. So 50 minutes to deliver 4 packages. And now I'm about an hour away from home. So I will finish this video when I get there. All right, well, it's kind of funny. I'm able to finally finish up this video from last night's block at about 8:45 this morning. And that's it's about 12 hours later from when I finished the block and got home last night, which was actually pretty nice because that means that it was a pretty good win yesterday. Don't get blocks like that all the time, so it was nice after being injured and not doing a block for almost 6 weeks, and then getting that 4 delivery block and back home by 8:45 last night, which was pretty amazing. But then I've been having trouble sleeping. I was up at 3:30 again this morning. I just wake up like at 3 o'clock, 3:30, and I just get up because I'm like wide awake. But then later in the morning, I'm dragging, and so I got to really motivate myself and push myself to keep going. So what did that end up being? I had to leave around 6 o'clock. And then I was home by 8:45 for $102. That's pretty good. So like $30 an hour, and then probably I think it was a little bit less than a quarter tank of gas because I filled up, which is a big tip. Make sure that you fill up your tank before you start any blocks, because first of all, if you have to stop and get gas, you're never sure or certain that you're going to be in a place where there is. I've been in some pretty remote areas, and sometimes there just isn't any gas stations around. So yeah, it's definitely a good idea to fill up with gas before you start a block, and then that way you can track how much gas you're using. And I used a little bit less than a quarter tank, so that would have been around $10 or so probably, which isn't too bad. So that's like $102 minus 10, that's about 90, and so it ended up being about $30 an hour. So that was a good win. Anyway, so it's good being back doing a little bit of gig work. See what happens today. I've got a bunch of errands to run, and then tomorrow I got to be at the plastic surgeons and to take a look at my arm, see if we're going to have to do a skin graft or not. they've been using this new. They gave me this stuff. It's got silver in it, actual silver, and it's like a little patch, and it's supposed to help with healing, and it seems to be working. So I'm kind of really excited about what's happening with my arm, getting better, and hopefully I'll be back to working a lot more pretty soon. Got some challenges that I need to meet now because the new quarter started March 31st, and now we're like almost 1 month into it, and I got 2 months to get to level 3 or try to get to diamond status. Man, some of these cars around here, it's crazy. They're loud and fast. You know, there is a racetrack close to us, and I just wish they would go there. You know what I mean? Instead of doing it on our street. Anyway, but you know, the other thing is that I was able to save on gas and getting something to eat because I'm using my new Save Club. So Save Club is pretty amazing, and if you are a gig worker, you definitely need to get into Save Club, which is getinsaveclub.com, because you're not only going to be able to have a lot of savings for your gig work, because, you know, we eat out all the time, and, you know, and we need, you know, gas and you know, other things that might be car repairs, oil changes, different things like that, where, you know, we can get some good savings, and, you know, it makes up for the $20 a month we spend in the membership. And also, if you share it with other people, you'll make money too. You know, you can use it as a QR code and put it in with, you know, your either the deliveries or the groceries and stuff like that, and just, you know, then people will scan the QR code and they'll be like, oh, well, maybe I could use some savings. And then you might have people signing up that you don't even know, which would be pretty amazing. And yeah, and it's a pre-launch, so and over the next 120 days, this thing is going to blow up, and so you need to check it out at getinsaveclub.com. It's down there in the description and the pinned comments. And anyway, so I'm real excited. I was able to get my block done, and yeah, man, that was really sweet that I was able to do it in less than 3 hours, and with all the drive time and everything. It was a good way to get started with gig work again. All right, I'll check you on the next video.